guys, welcome back. So 42 tooth rear sprocket has turned up. We've got a 14 tooth front sprocket, the chain, which we obviously know we had from the last video, and then some titanium bolts, 2 for the rear caliper pinch bolts and 8 for the front caliper pinch bolts. So today I'm going to stick the calipers back together and hopefully get the chain on, which should be good fun. So what I'll do is quickly stick the calipers together first, and then we'll move on to the chain. Okay, let's get on with this. Okay, so you'll remember in the last video that we got these all cleaned up and put the pistons back in, and I've left them in a position ready to go. So all we're going to do today is reassemble the calipers, put the pinch bolts in, and then they'll be ready to go. So there's 2 seals that need to be placed on each of the halves. Just a little dab of rubber grease to keep them in good condition, and then let's get these halves loosely put together. Okay, going to do these pinch bolts up to 25 Newton meters. Okay, same again with the rear caliper. A little bit of rubber grease. Okay, that's the calipers all cleaned, assembled. All got to wait for is the new brake lines and also the new sets of pads to go in there, and then we'll get these on the bike as well. So that's those all nicely cleaned up and refurbished and ready to go. Let's get on with the chain now. Okay, so first job, let's get the front sprocket fitted. Okay, so that's the front sprocket on. You'll notice when this little collar goes on, you have to turn it slightly so that you can get this aligned, and that's what stops the sprocket effectively moving off. So the rear sprocket, correct rear sprocket is on. One of the key pieces to remember is you need to keep the hub at the lower end. So on the eccentric adjuster, you want your center line to be at the bottom of the swing arm, and that otherwise you'll affect the ride height significantly. So if this hub position is up here, you need to turn it round to the bottom before you start putting a chain on, and then this is in the mid position, so this should give us plenty of room to adjust as we fit the new chain. Okay, what we need to do then is get the chain out of its box and just run it round to work out what length we need to trim it back down to. So let's just get that done. Okay, so you can see we've run the chain on, and what you'll notice whenever you get a chain, even if it's for the right bike, you'll always get a certain amount of overlap. So what we need to do is we need to take this link out so we've got space to put the rivet link in. So what I'm going to do is just get the chain tool and then just drop this link out. Okay, so what you can see here is the chain with the link removal bar in the center. All we're going to do is put this across the link, which will be this one here, tighten the outer cylinder down so it's hard against the chain, and then we'll just turn in the center stud, and that will push that link, or the removal tool, sorry, through the link. What we're now left with is this space to put in the rivet link. So you'll see it's left its O-rings behind, but we'll put a fresh set on. So we need to drop in the rivet link and then tighten that down. So let's get that rivet link now. One rivet link. We have some new X seals to go in. Then you get a little bag of grease, just so that we can re-lube up everything. And then the front chain plate. Just get the chain wax and just cut a little slit in it, and then work in the grease. Put the seals on and spread that grease around a little bit, just so we know it's covering both sides of the seal. And then push that through. Set of seals. And then the replacement chain plate just pushes in place, ready to go. What we need to do is now just push this, because it's got a slight interference fit on the rivet link. We just need to get a special tool and push them together. So all we're going to use is this double anvil set. So one goes on the back and the other goes on this front side so that we can push it through. Okay, so now you'll see we've got the front of the rivet link just popping out. Now all we need to do is just flare the rivets out slightly so that we can make sure that the rivet link is tight. So let's just do that then. Okay, so what we're doing the tool now is we've got an anvil that will go on the back. That sits in there. And then in here, I don't know if you can just make that out, but there is a riveter. So it's just got a ball at the end of the lever that will press in against the rivet joint and just splay it out slightly. Okay, that's the chain fitted. So we've got a free to turn link, which is the main thing that you want to make sure that it doesn't trap when you're tightening it. You don't want to tighten this too much, otherwise you get a stiff link in your chain, which can be bad for it. So it's loose, as we can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab the chain adjusting tool and just bring this into the correct tension. Okay, swing arm bearing holder pinch bolts, 30 Newton meters, and the chain is now adjusted so it sits in the correct place. So after the first run on the bike, you just want to recheck the tension. So my first run on this will likely be on a dyno, so as soon as that work's done, recheck the tension, make sure everything's okay. But effectively that's how you fit your chain. So chain, new rear 42 tooth sprocket, a 14 tooth front sprocket, and then a 520 chain going round with X-ring chain, that one is as well. So short of a little video for today. Unfortunately I'm out and about travelling, so should have some more content again just after the Christmas week. Might try and sneak in a little technical video next week if I get a chance. But yeah, again, a little bit more progress made. So we've now got the calipers built up and ready to fit. The chain is on. It's all little jobs now. I need to get the bodywork ordered once we're past the Christmas period. So okay, so that's it for this video today. Thank you once again for watching, and thank you to all the new subscribers to the channel. It does feel really good to see the channel growing. If you like the video, chuck us a like. If there's any questions or comments, then please feel free to ask below in the comments section. And if you're not currently a subscriber, would really welcome you to the channel. Still plenty more content to come. There's still plenty of work left to do on this bike. And once again, thanks for watching. See you next time. Cheers. Bye.